I'm waking up to a beautiful summer morning. I can see the soft golden glow of sunshine around my curtains and hear bright birdsong outside the window. As I roll onto my side, I reach my hand under the pillow and find a smooth wooden bead has been placed there. I feel excitement dance through my body. Holding the bead up to the light, I see the shiny outline of the crest of the fairies. The token is an invitation to the magical fairy spa hotel. Growing up next to the forest, I've been hearing stories of the local fairy hotel since I was a young child, and have always dreamed about getting to visit it. I've often seen the fairies playing in the tangle of nasturtiums at the bottom of my garden, their iridescent wings sparkling in the sunshine as they dance over the leaves. In the evening, before leaving for the forest, I place a little basket of gifts for them amongst the flowers. A small ball of my favourite yarn, a bottle of indigo ink, a shiny brass thimble, and a jar of crumbly brown sugar cubes. The sun is almost setting when I reach the edge of the forest. The air smells sweet and fresh, and a warm glow of golden pink is beginning to light up the clouds. I can hear the rustling of the trees and the soft crinkle of leaves and twigs under my feet on the forest path. A red squirrel spirals playfully up a large ash tree to my right, and above me there's the sweet, cheerful sound of robins singing. As I walk, I feel my breathing steadying and deepening. With tall trees older than I am on either side of me, the earth firm under my feet, and the dense canopy of leaves above me, I always feel safe and held by the forest. I let my eyes soften and slowly scan the horizon, looking for any little glimmer or twinkle of a fairy. As the light begins to fade, I take the token from my pocket and hold it out in front of me. I feel an easy sense of trust and patience, a surety that the fairies will come to guide me. And sure enough, in the distance I see a soft golden ball of light dancing towards me through the trees. It has a warm, welcoming, playful energy. It leads me further into the wood, darting back to dance around me, encouraging me onwards. I pick my way through a lush carpet of bluebells, their deep violet flowers catching the last of the evening light. Finally, we come to a wide clearing. In the middle of the clearing is the biggest oak tree I have ever seen. There are sparkly lights twinkling all the way up its broad trunk, and its mossy roots seem to sprawl through the whole forest. A glint of gold catches my eye. I look down and see a tiny door in the side of one of the roots. The fairy light loops joyfully through the air, beckoning me forwards. As I walk towards the tree, I feel myself getting smaller and smaller until I'm the perfect size for the little door. A shimmer of excitement dances through my hands and arms, and I reach up to the door and knock 3 times. A friendly fairy with long silver hair welcomes me into a large round room. A few small groups of fairies are sitting on floor cushions around low tables, playing what look like card games. Their laughter is light and musical, like water running over glass instruments. A couple of them look up and wave as I follow the host through the room to a large spiral staircase leading right up the center of the tree trunk. She points to the picture on my token and makes a small bow as she gestures for me to take the stairs. As I climb, I pass beautiful wooden doors, each carved with scenes from the forest. A family of deer grazing in the sunshine, butterflies resting on the mossy bark of a tree, a full moon in a clear, starry sky, fairies sitting in a circle of toadstools, drinking from little acorn cups. I arrive at my room where the door shows a sweeping sea of bluebells and use my token to unlock it. The room is gorgeous. I see a huge 4-poster bed, a wide round bathtub, and tall windows which all look out onto the forest. A gentle fresh breeze is blowing through the room, and tiny lights, like the one that led me here, are bobbing around on the ceiling, giving the space a warm, cozy glow. I immediately feel at home. My breathing steadies, and I feel my shoulders drop and soften. As I explore the room, the fairy lights bobble along with me like curious little animals. The room is shaped like a donut with views of the forest on all sides. In the growing darkness, I can still make out the silhouettes of oak leaves and acorns outside the window closest to me. I run myself a hot bath and notice a basket sitting next to the tub full of little glass vials of fairy dust in a rainbow of colours. Each one is sealed with a cork and a flower petal pressed into wax. I pull out a few of the vials and hold them up to the light, watching the gentle swirl of the sparkly dust. I choose the deep turquoise fairy dust and tip it into the bathwater. There's a soft whoosh as the water shimmers and a beautiful wispy mist rises out of it and sits over its surface, twinkly and magical. It reminds me of mist settled over a lake, and I feel a sudden sense of stillness and gentle wonder in my chest. I scoop up a handful of the mist and throw it into the air, where it breaks into a shower of fine sparkles. I climb slowly into the bath, sink into the warm water, and feel my muscles instantly soften and relax. I let my head rest back against the tub, stretch out my legs, and feel any tension in my body dissolving away. As the mist begins to soak into my skin, a beautiful turquoise light shines through each of my cells, filling them with a gentle, healing energy. I can feel anything that I don't need, that doesn't belong, dropping away and being replaced by a feeling of deep peacefulness and ease. On the bed, I find a pair of cotton pajamas waiting for me. They're warm and soft, and as I put them on, I feel a delicious wave of sleepiness roll through my body. Next to the bed, I see a bookshelf full of books. They're shimmering in the way that only enchanted books can. The books are illustrated with beautiful scenes of peaceful mountain villages, magical underwater caves, and bright lakeside fairy festivals. I pick one out and bring it to bed with me. I climb through the delicate fabric of the bed's canopy and slide under the huge, fluffy duvet. I have the wonderful sense of being in a safe, cozy cocoon. The canopy is rippling gently in the soft forest breeze, and the fairy lights which have gathered around the bed are slowly beginning to dim. I can hear the quiet rustling of the leaves of the oak tree and the distant rhythmic call of a barred owl. I open the book and set it down on the pillow next to me. A gentle, soothing voice begins to read me a story. I can still feel the magical fairy energy sparkling within me as I drift off into a deep, healing sleep.